And with that, everybody, it's time to say 07 to our runners. They're going down to Uzbekistan. Everybody else in here, and it's time to run it down mid. After this one, I've seen Waifu practicing up just a little bit. He's doing a good time. Oh, unlike Mysterion, who's struggling a little bit with that first gold release, which Waifu hits. We're already seeing a little bit of a distance here between the two runners. Something that we don't really think about for these back-to-back runs, right? Is a situation like Mysterion probably just had there where the nerves are still high, cortisol's off the charts, he just got his pockets ran by Blue Guy, and he needs to get his head back into this low-level Mission 1 game, and he's struggling a little bit to do it.
Yeah, and you gotta consider as well, Mysterion kind of got thrown into the deep end with this group.
That's very
I
true.
don't think most runners would like to be in a group with Frenchie and Waifu. It's definitely thrown in the deep end with no floaties kind of deal.
Well, you know, Jonesy, to your perspective, would you actually say that it's that it would have been a good idea to have, I guess, more skilled seeding, I guess, for this tournament, at least for the early brackets?
I mean, I think seeding generally seems quite fine for this. It's just because there's at least 5 top runners and the way the groups are sorted, someone's probably just going to end up being put in a difficult group.
That's true enough. That's true enough.
It's just unfortunate. That's
All
Mysterion.
right. Waifu's going for the world recce. Or no, what is he doing? Brother, the million stab was not the schmoove. Oh, brother, get this guy off the sticks right now.
Yeah, didn't get the just release either, so it took a bit of damage. Oh,
the facial rig testing that's going on Mysterion's stream every time he misses a gold release is just perfect. Jarvis, show me that guy's eyebrows. Waifu, though, is looking pretty, confident in the Wrath blocks, which unfortunately comes back to bite Mysterion a bit. Oh, the fumbled guards are all over the place. Oh, if you're in Mysterion's position right now, you really need to take a second and find your center and get yourself back into this game, because otherwise these mistakes are going to keep spiraling. The mental is going to be crushed completely. Meanwhile, Waifu has cat ears on?
Bruh, it does.
So Waifu's got cat ears on, but he's actually got a pretty good pace set for himself at the moment. Only 6 ahead of his PB.
Yeah, didn't get the S rank on mission 2, so has to run for a little while. No Stinger level 2 just yet for him. Meanwhile, Mysterion on this Vanguard boss does close it out in the end.
Right now we're hitting up one of the more crowd control heavy rooms, the strip club. It's time to see if Waifu can keep his eyes on the prize. He can't. He fumbles the first block, and now the sloths are all over him. They're everywhere. Every area code.
Something to take into account is that Waifu, he didn't get Stinger 1 at least, so that means that he still has a little bit of control there, but it's, of course, not as good as Stinger 2.
Yeah, has managed to recover it quite well, though, in this room, but you see right there, just when he tried to sting it to the prides, it's just because it's so short, he has to do it again.
Yeah, the difference between Stinger 1 and 2's length is actually huge.
And now it's Mysterion's ball, just starting the fight himself, trying to corral the 2 sloths that are left alive from the initial spawn. The last one just runs up to him and just says, "Hey, dude, I'll put my back against this wall. You can just get those for free."
Okay, the homie demon helping us out.
Hey, we all need a homie stock every once in a while. We all do.
True.
Speaking of stocks, this guy might lose one fighting Cerberus. It's Waifu against the gatekeeper himself.
He's trying to get drop on the doggo. He's still quite... Oh, he just got it. It's good. Can he blow ahead?
Well, now what we need to see is how will he recover. He does blow ahead just in time, but he misses the block. Oh, no. The royal release finisher is off the table for Waifu.
So now he
Icicles
needs to
rain
have...
down.
Oh no, he has the icicle head.
Oh no, that's
He
gonna
get 2 in
loop.
a row. 2 in a
Oh,
row.
he's roaring again. If you're Waifu
Third
right now, you're
one.
malding. Oh, he blows the
No.
gas preemptively. This is Mysterion's chance to get back some of that lost lead. Oh, but as well, icicles are raining on him too. The hexes are real. Somebody in the chat must have ordered the hit.
He's going for Helm Breakers, trying to get the dog down.
Oh, but he
Why not getting
gets
it?
the phase change early. Oh no, this is one of the worst fights. Oh, this is one of the roughest jacks we've seen all evening.
And this is how Sev is actually annoying for any kind of person running this game.
Oh, and he takes a death.
Oh no.
Oh
Oh,
no.
Mysterion blows that opportunity.
As a Mysterion fan, you hate to see this.
Meanwhile, though, in the Enigma room, Waifu is keeping a decent pace, moving around, corralling the lusts to the best of his ability. He's already routed the Enigmas.
Yeah, delayed the shotgun cancels, hoping that that last lust would just attack so we could get like a just release, but it didn't want to play ball. 2 Enigmas left. Should get him pretty cleanly.
There's another chance here. He does blow ahead. And he does block the stomp. Oh, but you hate to see that when people get too committed to the combo route. Oh, and they can't get the gold release off. Mysterion right now is really struggling. The ice goes back on the head. Shotgun cancels to clear it away. Oh, and he just can't seal the deal, at least not yet. There it is. Mysterion wrapping up a 7-minute mission 4, or mission 3 rather.
It's
not
really
grandiose.
Fortunate as well. Waifu is on the Giga Sip room, not going for the sip because it's not allowed, but getting a huge release on the door.
Oh, you don't need to be moving back like that. See, this is one of the things, man. This is what separates the good players from the real epic Fortnite pros, okay? When the hands come out, when an attack comes down, do you adjust yourself or do you stand your ground and know the timing? Those are the important questions, and Waifu's answer was no. I don't know the answer. Down here in the Chamber of Sins.
Really good shotgun cancels coming for Waifu, going for the explosions with the guards. Really, really good. Releasing on those. Dealing insane damage. Can he get the last guard he needs for the Gigapit?
He can. That's a full set of cash he's walking into that fight with. Let's see how he spends it. Meanwhile, though, the last 2 Enigmas are being handled, routed by Mysterion.
He's going for the revolver strat on the Giga instead of going for switch canceling. That's pretty good. Really like it. OG strats.
Really well timed. We've seen a couple of players mess up that transition. And good double hit on deck. The cash has been spent. And he gets purple orbs as well. Only 1 set, though.
Still a huge amount of damage. It's like less than 15% of his health. Can he get quick? Oh, he got quick orbs, and he's down.
He is done with Gigapede. You gotta hope if you're Mysterion in this case, we're sending out the positive vibes that he can get through this fight as quickly as possible and that he gets good RNG. Because that bug has not been the kindest to some of the other runners we've seen today.
He had a quite a tough Gigapede in the last race that we just seen, so hopefully Mysterion can straighten it up a little bit.
Well, and hopefully as well the game doesn't dick him as hard. Let's just be honest. You know, Gigapede can be a real prick. And you just gotta put both hands together and say, buddy, I really need this dub.
And then just hope Gigapede answers the prayers.
You know, that's all you can do at this point.
Gigapede is known for saying just no. Okay, we have Mysterion going into the chamber here. Let's see how it goes for him, while Waifu is going against the Jester. So going for this shotgun cancel strats. Oh, Mysterion misses the first guard, but he gets 1 out of the guy dashing at him. Good. Is he gonna save it or is he gonna use it?
He's missing a couple of very important royal blocks here, and he's missing even more against the sloth swipe. He's spending the cash preemptively as well. You gotta hope that he gets the meter up before Gigapete, but he's quickly running out of opportunities. He might need to phone a friend, but he's not letting the lusts or the sloths fill up his meter at all. He's going into this fight broke.
No guard against Gigapete. It's actually something can go wrong right there. He just needs that extra damage, but how is he gonna get it?
At the very least, one of the sloths gave him a green orb, so he's not in this with like a quarter HP. He's only got half. So
Okay, he's going for the fast one there. Oh, he drops. We have flashing lights. Cover your eyes, people. I hate that.
He's missing a couple of these important reflects. He does go down, though. All right, decent recovery on deck for Mysterion, although he is still a ways behind Waifu.
Waifu's on his way. Not yet, I'm sorry. He's fighting the Enigmas again. While Mysterion is about to start the fight against the Gold.
In this case now.
Waifu didn't opt for the release and instead just parried the hand from the door.
Maybe he wants to hold it for killing one of the Enigmas. That's an insta-kill.
There it is. Yep, he does. Yep. He spends
there
the cash that way. Easy in, easy out.
Smart move. He knows that he can just build guard on Agni and Ruler. He doesn't actually need a release for them. So might as well use it while you can. Taking a release on the elevator is actually extremely risky. So might as well go for it. Save a little bit of time on that fight.
A little bit of a rough ender for Mysterion there, killing the last Blood Goyle a ways away from the portal. It's small things that are just widening this gap every inch by inch.
They're going again for a combination between switch cancels and shotgun cancels. Keeping himself mobile on the random balls. You don't want those balls to hit you, they hit pretty hard.
Well, and also you don't want to get knocked away or anything like that. It's a lot of pressure to stay in the fight.
That's half health down while Wife is on the elevator.
Yeah, did a similar strat that we saw with Frenchy where he guarded for the first couple of hits. To build that meter up just for the initial burst.
Oh, he unfortunately getting hit by the last one there. That's definitely gonna cost a little bit of time there. Oh no, he got it. Nice. Agni and Ruby at time for Waifu. Let's see if he can keep them in the corner.
So far, Waifu setting himself up well in the loops. Rudra's gone down. Agni soon to follow. And overall, yep, Rudra takes the bait. He's doing well for himself. Waifu's keeping good pace, although the health bars are a little bit distant. He needs to be careful with what he chooses to deploy.
He's using the switch cancel to make him catch up. Is he gonna go for the kill? Not yet.
Yes, he will! Beautiful fight for Agni and Rudra. Cleared up by Waifu with the greatest of ease.
Here we go. Now, something that I heard Waifu talking about is that he might want to go for releasing the spikes. Let's see if he's actually going to go for it. Stylish points are always good in this kind of showcases.
Absolutely are. Especially if you're in a warm-up scenario, you're trying to build up as much confidence in yourself as you feasibly can.
He doesn't get the stinger jump, though.
Let's see if Waifu's going to go for it. Is Waifu Giga Chad or not? That is the question.
He's getting good RNG, but he's going to take it or he's going to go. Oh.
Oh, he does hit a couple. He's hitting a few, actually.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, but he gets a little overeager. Oh, some of these ones that are coming down from the top, he's getting a little too greedy with those.
He could juggle a little bit there, but still, he delivered his promise going for the releases. In the meantime, we have Mysterion. He's almost going to the elevator. Let's see if this time he gets a good one or if he repeats the same mistake of falling down, unfortunately.
Well, in this case, you gotta hope not, right? If you see that happen twice, you just gotta sort of throw up the hands and be like, well, I had a good run. It's been fun, y'all, but I gotta leave.
You even see in the cam immediately the gamer lean for the elevator. That's when you know it's esports time.
Oh, man, someone get this guy a Red Bull. This guy only takes photos with his arms crossed.
What a gamer.
I know, right? Is that a RTX racer behind him? Can't quite see, although those do look like Turtle Beaches from a distance. This guy's kitted out to the nines.
The Agony Router time for Mysterion. He's gonna get the help. He is going for it. And let's see if he can keep them in a corner.
Ooh. Oh, he took a wry slide back from Rudra. Oh, and now we've broken up the formation. We need to maintain this sort of sandwich position. The gold release does get him out of that position, though. Oh, Mysterion cannot keep himself in a good spot if he wanted to. The damage is huge. He needs to turn around and hit Rudra. He's not doing it. Rudra's in the mix.
He got the weapon knocked down. See, he get the double.
Oh,
Nice.
yet another gold release, and the distance between the two health bars here is dangerous, to say the least. And not to mention the health bar on Mysterion himself. A couple more mistakes like that, and he'll be walking out of here.
Is he gonna get a fusion, though? That's the biggest question.
I think the health bars are low enough to hopefully say it's out of the question.
He has to be really
Ooh.
careful, though.
In the
One
meantime,
mistake, one release you don't get.
There you
That's
go,
the
there you
fusion.
go. Oh, there you go. He opens himself up to it, but he stays safe, and he stays on top of it.
Nice.
And
like,
it's
then we have-
17 minutes.
Waifu on the other end, going down the elevator, is going for the ballroom here.
yeah, had a really clean first greed room. Didn't take any damage. The jump cancels looked very clean, as you'd expect from Waifu, to be fair.
Now, we have to also take into account Waifu is the first sub 1 hour on this category, previous record holder, and he did made quite a grind for it.
Yeah, when the Gigazip got sort of found out, there was definitely a race between a couple of the top players on trying to get that world record, trying to get that sub 1 hour.
When the SIB was found, the first thing that everybody started doing was try to see how we could implement it. A lot of people, including me, thought that it was a meme, but it ended up getting into the run, and now it's basically a standard if you want to get a really good time on it.
Oh, this is what I love to see out of these JCs for Waifu. So sometimes some players with their rhythm, depending on when they start the attack after the jump cancel, they'll gain a little bit of height. What I like about Waifu is that the spacing of his button presses is such that he's not gaining a ton of height out of the jump itself. That's really important for keeping you in a good space to where if you just keep up that rhythm, you're never losing the full hit of the cross swords. It's beautiful to see out of Waifu. Guys practiced.
Oh yeah, definitely. Coming up to the last combat room for Waifu as well before that visual fight. In the meanwhile, Mysterion just entering mission 7 right now.
Oh, that is excellent JCs out of Waifu. Guys looking clean as a mug right now. Can't believe it.
Okay, we have Waifu going now for the blue guy. Let's see if he's going to go for the 13 hit strat or he's going to go for the Chad new strat.
Let's be honest. If I had to put money on it, it'd be Chad new strat.
Oh, that's a fact. It's Waifu we're talking
Although-
about. He always goes for the style.
Now that I think about it, though, if this is your first time here, right? I could make an argument for you just taking it low and slow and trying to go for something that's safe as opposed to something that's never mind. Well, all right, fuck me, I guess.
I think continuing on with the fact that it's back of the mind, Waifu's probably also thinking about the fact that the next race will be Waifu Frenchie. So wants
yeah,
to make
that's very
sure that
true.
this Virgil's Ready.
Well oiled. Well oiled.
He's almost done. Nice release there, and Waifu takes it with a 1928.
That's
Bridge is
another
really
sub. Two
And that
sub
was even a
20s.
Yeah, that looked like a pretty quick fight for Virgil. Really, it did.
Mm-hmm.
No real mistakes down. Took a couple of stray hits, but overall the damage was kept high and it kept consistent. That's really what you need. Because
Indeed.
anytime you're getting locked into Yamato combos or anything like that, that's time you're not spending doing damage. And every second here obviously counts for the world.
It does indeed. And we have Mysterion on the other side going for his Shadow Cancel strategy. It's paying off. He's getting the kills before getting his spawns. So even though it's not the optimal strat, it's actually a pretty valid one. And you can definitely start going for it if you need to, and while you work on your cancels.
Yeah, and fair play to Mysterion. Their shotgun cancels are quite clean.
Indeed they are. He
Just
has
showing off some
practiced them
signs
for
right there.
sure. He knows he
Yeah.
just has to take it in now. He's just missing 3 rooms, and he's done. Now, question is he gonna take the gold orb, or he's gonna go for it?
Honestly, if you're Mysterion at this point, maybe you just try to get the run done, quite frankly. But at the same time as well, you don't want to be caught in that situation like he was last time where he was staring down the continue screen.
No
Maybe we'll
switch
see it.
cancels. No switch cancels on the ball, so it moves around a lot more.
The more I look at it, the more I really appreciate the decision to do these shotgun cancels in this environment, especially because you have the lusts all around you. As Dante, you want to stay mobile and defensible, and that's admittedly a little bit easier to do on the ground and constantly guarding than it is in the air, just trying to time out as well, cross swords on top of JCs.
Yeah, because if it's time just a frame off, you can end up just getting hit before the jump actually happens, so you get no iframes.
Very true, very true.
They're taking the health right there. That's pretty interesting. That room can definitely get out of control. It's really scary. But that means that he doesn't have health for Virgil. So could he be taking the gold orb now?
I guess we'll have to see. I mean, he has to get out of this room first. He keeps taking these wide swings from the luster cuts, man. It's not looking good for him.
Pretty scary indeed.
Oh, he's trying to do something. I would not recommend that. Even if the cross sword would have hit, the knockback on it would have thrown him out of the way. Honestly, no shot. Just a healthy gold orb takes him back up to almost full.
Oh, that's good. That's pretty good for him. So he's not gonna have to go for the gold anymore.
That
Good.
must have been calculated then.
This
Mysterion just knew.
This guy hacking, he knows the code. He knows the drops he's gonna get. Almost done. Final room before the boss fight.
Yep, just 2 greeds and the Vanguard.
Ooh, he fails the block there. I wonder if he even went for it. Times like these, an input viewer would be nice, but what's important is that no additional enemies spawned off of the greeds.
Try to go for the cancel. That's good. On the back, good stuff.
Oh, a little bit of erratic timing there, though. The JCs are all over the map. The rhythm here is admittedly a little bit difficult to get down, especially if you're not as comfortable with it. And it does take a little bit of practice to get comfortable with jump canceling in this game. In any game, realistically, except maybe DMC5. But, that's neither here nor there.
Still, we have to...
Hey.
I knew you were still there. I had to say something to wake you up. What do you think Cosmic ate?
I don't know. Maybe some chicken?
If I had to guess, he probably went to Subway.
I want to ask the audience on this one.
Spubbies?
Chat, tell us, what do you think Cosmic ate?
Here we are at the peak of darkness right now for Mysterion. He's going for the 13 hit route. Oh, the first couple blocks are not good.
He got a little bit greedy with that cancel.
Okay,
so
okay.
That's why he could hit. That's good. Nice,
Oh, a little bit awkward timing on the rapid slash. There again, the health is low. Oh, he is one hit away. He's recoiling.
Yeah, you gotta remember, if Virgil rapid slashes, you're only gonna get one hit in. Clipped from behind.
The Team Fortress 2 special.
Unfortunate.
It really.
You know, Virgil, you gotta respect them. It's Ultimate
You have to
Marvel
fight
vs.
him.
Capcom free Virgil. You know, it's that anchor Virgil with X Factor. You gotta be careful.
Oh man, this guy's getting taken to Duff City at the moment. I need the squad in the background to start singing "Somebody's Getting Fucked." Somebody's getting fucked.
Another thing about Virgil, it's Get Good is the first test that you have on their time game on how good your guards are.
Yes, absolutely true. And unfortunately, the timing's just a little bit off still. A little bit of time in the lab can do you a world of good. But it's one of those things where it's difficult, right? Like if you don't have trainers set up and stuff like that, you can just sit here beating your head against this wall for a little bit too long.
Yeah.
Oh, he does decide to spend the cash. Oh, the shotgun. Good end to the run.